Hey guys, it's Clovis, and I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game in general, for, I don't know, about a month at this point. Let's have a look at this replay here where I destroy someone's soul. This guy opens up with a Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And you see we're connecting here. You'll see, okay, his opening turn, he will open up with a Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And that's his only play. He has nothing else, nothing protecting it. And you'll find out very quickly about how this goes from. You can see what's in my hand, you can kind of take a guess at what I'm going to do. So yeah, first move he makes is Fusion Destiny. I don't even have any hand traps yet, but that doesn't even matter. I've seen this card being fusion summoned at least a dozen times since playing this game. Like, probably 2 dozen times actually. It's quite ridiculous how splashy this is. And just give it the old Lightning Storm. I mean, doesn't matter if it's Lightning Storm, Raigeki. I mean, I've even tried using Soul Taker before. We just blow it up, you can't negate it, and then we Monster Reborn it, and this is the best thing because the whole point people use Destroy Phoenix Forcer is it just revive itself constantly. So instead, we just take it out of the graveyard so it can't be revived. I don't even plan on using this card's effect. I don't even use it for the whole duel, actually, as you'll see. But just removing the card from his graveyard, that's basically what I want to do with it. So we make Pisty, and then we link off Noctivision Dragon, and this is perfect because the +1 draw we get from linking off Noctivision Dragon gets us into the Super Polymerization. This is like my favorite card in the game. This is probably one of the best cards in the game, period. We just attack with 2500 because why not? And that's kind of, I've never thought about that before. Destroy Phoenix and Enforcer has the same stats as Dark Magician, but there you go. So he has the effect, but he has to revive Dasher. So he revives a dark card, and then look at this Black Illusion Ritual. So the card he's going to grab is Relinquished, right? And he's got 2 dark cards on the turn that I set Super Poly because I had no other play. So he's going to play another dark card. He's going to make his play. He's going to play Relinquished right next to his Dasher. And so he's got 2 dark monsters on the field, so I play Super Poly, he can't negate it, discard Nurse. And I still got the Ash Blossom in my hand, that's the best part, because that will come in handy. So again, he's just trying to set up his board with all this splashy garbage, and then I just counter-splash him. He Kaijus, he gives me another Beat Stick, he Kaijus me so he can bring out 1000 Eyes Restrict, but I've still got Hermetic Spheres on the field, so I just bounce that, and I just ruin his day. And so he's got no cards on the field. It doesn't even matter what I'm doing with my Dragon Mace at this point. Like, I was just throwing in a trap just so I could, you know, end the next turn, no matter what he played. And then he tries to activate the cards in the graveyard, Ash Blossom it. The last card that I have just negates the last play that he has. And then we go back to my board where I've got a Kaiju that he gave me. The Radiant Kaiju. It's like the highest attack Kaiju. I don't know why he's using that. But anyway, he gave me that, and he also basically gave me the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, and it's just over. Probably crushed his soul, took him to the Shadow Realm, and that's pretty much that. Alright, and so the next duel we go into here, we demonstrate why Nibiru is a card that actually has quite the skill cap. Now, I see a lot of meta cards, obviously people are trying to play good cards to climb the rank, but we're in that golden zone, literally the golden rank, where people are starting to understand that some cards are good and you should use them, but they're not used to playing them enough. And you know, I guess these players are in the same boat as I am. I'm not the best player in the world either, obviously. I've only just started playing not too long ago. So you'll see this guy makes a very interesting play with Nibiru, and I get why people play Nibiru. You know, you special summon a bunch of monsters, so they're gonna wipe your board, but people like to do that after they've already set something up. So you can see Chaos Ruler. He's got Chaos Ruler out, and I know this is a fairly strong card. I don't know if you've played against this card before, but honestly, it's one of the strongest synchro monsters that I've actually seen, period. So he brings out a Chaos Ruler, and it sets me up pretty nasty. He's got a face down card too, so I don't really know what the best play to make is. So I just set this trap card so I can potentially bounce Chaos Ruler, because really with any extra deck monster, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just want to bounce that thing straight back to the extra deck. So I do the casual link play just with Noctivision Dragon into Erratic Spheres, so we can also draw a card, obviously linking off the Black Metal Dragon, whatever the hell that thing's called. Gets you the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which is also very, very, very good card. Very sick card, actually. I really like the design of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, because it's very, very strong, but it's not broken. Like, it's just, I like cards like that actually make sense. They're very strong, very lucrative to pick, Anyways, keep playing as normal. You can see at this point, I'm just going ham, you know, chaining one special summon to the next one. And just keep going, keep going, keep going. Bounce it back, and look at how interesting, like, he Nibiru's as I go to bounce the Dragon Maid changeover back. And then he just Nibiru's everything. He Nibiru's his own Chaos Ruler. I haven't even really set anything up apart from put a spheres there. And here's another funny thing, right? People love playing Nibiru, and they kind of forget that it gives you a token. And if they can't remove this token, they're just screwed, period. Like, 80% of the time I get Nibiru'd, it has, like, 6,000 to 8,000 attack and defense, and if they have no way to remove this, they are not going to beat over it. So that's something that I think a lot of people forget about Nibiru. He has quite a lot of life points now, but it doesn't really matter. We have a board set up. But this was just... Basically, I think the whole point of this replay was just showing that he literally lost this duel. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, I'm a new player, but I'm pretty sure he lost this duel because he Nibiru'd his own Chaos Ruler, even though he Nibiru'd my board. Like, I can kind of just keep going, I can make plays in the graveyard, but I don't know, he seemed to... Yeah, and then once I negate his Chaos Ruler, he just surrenders. So he had no play after that. He had absolutely no play after that. So that was funny. Now for a replay where I successfully resolve Iron Dragon Tiamaton. Now I have in a few duels, but I can't save them all. I have no idea why this game only lets you save like 10 replays. They should really make the replays a lot smaller, compress them or whatever, and like auto save pretty much every duel. That will I would do that. I don't know. I feel like you could make a duel replay like a very tiny file size. But anyways, Iron Dragon Tiamaton, I love this card. I think one of my favorite things about it is like a fringe card where people just kind of forget that card exists, or they don't know it exists. But I think it's actually very, very, very solid. I do like cards that have mechanics that interact with columns and stuff like that. So Iron Dragon Tiamaton's got that going for it. And I think it's a pretty fair card. It's strong. It's not unbeatable. I mean, you can just negate it and destroy it like most boards have a setup for it. But the best thing about Iron Dragon Tiamaton is, of course, you can see I've set up 3 monsters in the same column. And, you know, the enemy might just think, oh, whatever, you know, that's just the way he's stacking his cards. Maybe he has an imperm or something. But no, I have Iron Dragon Tiamaton, so I play it here and I destroy it. And the funny thing is, again, a card like Iron Dragon Tiamaton, I kind of forget the effect where other players can't use the cards in that column, but there are situations, like if the enemy has a lot of back row that they can't get rid of on the field, they have like a bunch of floodgates, they just no longer have any spot on the field to play a spell card, so that's always funny when that comes up. Anyways, I also use Droplet, and I get rid of the Tiamaton, because I didn't really want that for anything, I just kind of wanted to resolve it to blow something up. So I send that down with Droplet. I could have also sent... You can always send Dragon Maid Tidying to the graveyard and then activate that effect instead. But this is a way better use of Tidying, is to just bounce an extra deck card and ruin their day. And he just surrenders as soon as I do that. And I love bouncing extra deck cards. It's my favorite thing in this game. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope the video entertained you guys, and if it does, I would love to make more for you guys. And maybe that could be the future course of the channel. Who knows? So again, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, week, month, however long it will be until the next video, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye-bye.